Alright, we are back, and as you can see in the corner, the iron smelting is done. So now we got to get copper smelting in there and get it started. So now we can go up here, and by the way, I know that I need fuel in here because, well, it is flashing, it doesn't have fuel. So we need to hook that up, we need to get power ran. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So first things first, we need to get this big boy turned on if I can. Ooh, there we go. Maybe I need to put squeak through on if I'm going to be getting stuck like that on accident. Alright, so we got that kicked on. Now we need to get power ran up here to all of these. By the way, I also put 3 of them up there for the copper, so it will run when it's ready. And we need to get belts put in. Once I get this all done, I'm probably going to leave the steam for over here, but I'm going to go to electric and start setting up regular automators maybe, and start automating a lot of the things. I think I'm just going to use the steam for the early part here because I really enjoy it, but it's going to be quite a pain in the ass when it comes to trying to automate all the other things I need to do. So there we go. We're now turning iron into iron ingots, which then should be coming into here and making us molten iron, which will then be coming into here and making us iron plates, which is the only recipe we can do for right now. We can eventually make these sheet coils, but that takes smelting too. Yes, this is copper, same thing. And then we can break the coils down into plates. So just to show you what the ratio is here for iron to plate, we're doing 24 iron ore to 24 iron ingots. Each iron, 12 of those, so that would be 12 ore that's going in. We'll make 120 molten. 120, that would be 3 recipes, times 4 would be 12. So every iron ore is giving us an iron plate. So that's pretty damn good ratio. And now we have iron plates coming out over here. So that is beautiful. Now the next thing we need to look at is making steel in a molten way. And I do believe we need to get electrolysis for that. So making steel this way is going to take the red science pack. So we need to do basic chemistry so we can start doing electrolysis, because that's going to give us our electrolyzer, because we need oxygen in here. And then we also need to get metallurgy 2 and the advanced material processing. That's going to give us a void chest and our steel furnaces. So that'll probably be the first one I do after I do the red science pack. And red science pack is going to be 75. So I do believe I'm going to start working on getting the iron here and the copper when the copper is done, set up onto a bus, and we're going to be running that up here into this open area where I can start automating things. I do need to also look at logistics so I can actually get the yellow belts, which are going to take basic belts and tin plates to make. So that means we need to start doing tin. And tin, I do believe, comes from bobmonium. Let's see. Tin plates. Bobmonium. So we can crush the bobmonium and get a tin plate directly. We can get it from molten tin in the advanced, which we have available, so I'll probably do that next. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for a moment. I'm going to let this copper get done, and I'm probably going to move these up along with a belt for the iron and get started on my main bus for iron and copper. And I'll be back when we have copper all automated and start on the bobmonium. See you in a bit. Alright, we are back. And look how beautiful this place is. Nicely lit up. And there we go. Copper is now done, which is a good thing because, well, I'm backed up on copper. I also changed over the steel, so now it's fully automated and making me steel. I also set this up to start making me belts, which it ran out of iron for. So let's get this copper done. And I was planning on doing logistics next, but I need to do military because if you look at the map, we're getting really close to these guys. So we're going to have to deal with those very shortly. And I looked at bullets. We've got copper and lead, which is what I'm going to make as soon as I get the lead, which I do believe lead is going to come from the other one. Yeah, lead's going to come from rubitite. And we have rubitite right here next to our coal. So I'm going to work on getting the research done for tin and hopefully be able to do lead as well. I don't see where it's on the list, so it may be a more advanced one that we gotta wait a little bit for. Oh, this is gonna be a huge pain in my butt, ain't it? If I had the other belts, it would be easier, but we can do that. Now, I have one of these missing. I'm not sure where. Oh, right there it is. Look. I can dump that back in there. Our military is now done. So I can make me an SMG. So now we're going to start on that one. I probably should do heavy armor next. But we're going to try these first guys out on regular armor. And see how that works. Which means I gotta make some armor, by the way. Currently do not have any. And I think this is gonna be one of the next things I do is making pipes. Because I definitely need a lot of pipes, so I really need to get them automated. Come on, one more. There we go. So now, as soon as we hook this up, our coal will come up here. We need to select copper, copper, and copper. Now, all that copper can run, which means our iron can run again. You notice I split my iron plates up to going one way and another way. This way is for the steel, that way is for what's going to be my bus when it gets up there. This is needing power, so we need to do that, and then we will end up getting our copper in here. So we're going to need to do that, and we'll take that right off the side there, and then we're going to need some more pipes. We're going to connect up like that, and there we go. Now we're getting out our copper, so we don't have to worry about that being backed up. Now, one thing that we ran into with the old ABCs is because we're getting iron and copper out as a 2-to-1 ratio from this and a 1-to-2 ratio from this one here, we're probably going to end up shutting this one off. Currently, I just have it coming in with just 2 miners here, where this one is doing 5 miners. So I'm hoping that's going to offset it. It looks like we definitely need to get another crusher. Well, no, the crusher's fine actually. We need to get in another assembler for making our rocks. Which actually, the rocks looks like it's fine. It looks like it's the furnace that can't keep up. So we're gonna have to deal with that in the next, or before the next one. But we're gonna move all of that out anyways. I may put in some kind of buffer as well. Main thing I need to get done right now is a whole bunch of belts, so I can get me a bus started up here. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Next episode we'll be going up here and fighting. I know some of you guys like to watch me die, so we'll do that in a separate video, and I may just die, you never know. And then we're gonna set up getting this Bobmonium, and we'll be back. Well, I'm going to set up the Bobmonium because it's going to be exactly the same as everything else. We're just going to run it through the ore crusher. We looked up Bobmonium. I don't see Bobmonium in the list. Alright, let's look up tin. And we'll look at a tin plate, which comes from Bobmonium. So the ore is going to get crushed. The crushed is going to go through the ore sorter, which is going to give us tin and silicon. So tin, we're going to do the regular liquid processing, so I'm going to get that started right now. And I'm going to go through and get that all set up. The silicon's probably just going to go in buffers for the moment. I'll just make chests and dump the silicon in there. We'll look at that on the next video, after the next video, and figure out what we're going to do with that silicon. But for now, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next time.